Hi. I decided to make a video because I didn't really know what else to do. I'm just really struggling today. School finished for me a couple days ago on Tuesday because I was taking school this summer. So now I have a month off between now and when fall semester starts. And I'm really struggling with the lack of structure in my schedule. Um, so, like yesterday, I didn't go anywhere. I just stayed in my apartment, and I did the same thing today. And it was okay yesterday, staying home, because I had a lot of stuff to do. Like when I was studying for exams and everything, I just really neglected my apartment. Like I didn't clean or anything. I didn't do laundry, so there was plenty for me to do yesterday. I cleaned up a lot. And it's like I didn't like experience any feelings of like loneliness or like sadness or emptiness yesterday. But today has been harder. Like there's still some more like there's loads more that I could do with my apartment in terms of like cleaning and stuff, but I just haven't like wanted to do anything. And I opened the curtains, which seems like such a small thing, but like I know that that's really important for me to do. So that's like one thing that I can do to keep from getting depressed. So I opened the curtains today, and I'm proud of like that tiny little stuff that I made and like trying to do what's best for my mental health. But even though like opened the curtains and turned on all my lights so it wasn't dark in my apartment, and like I called my mom because I try to like reach out and like call my mom or my sisters or anybody when I feel like I could be getting depressed, just so I could have like a bit of human contact, and usually that really helps with my mood. But today, like, it didn't help so much. I talked with my mom for about an hour, and then she was like, she said she had to go. She had to fix dinner. She had to like do other things. And so I said, Mom, please don't hang up. Like, I want to keep talking to you. And she didn't realize that I wasn't feeling great today, mood-wise, because I didn't tell her. And I guess, like, I'm pretty good at hiding my feelings, like, a lot of the time. I don't try to hide my feelings, but I think that, like, I just do. I don't know. And so I asked her not to hang up. I said, like, oh, I want to keep talking to you. And she said, like, I really have to go. Like, I can't talk to you all day. And when she said she couldn't talk to me all day, like, duh, she couldn't talk to me all day. I already knew that. But it was like, I don't know, a spear to my heart. Because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not important enough. Like, you can't talk to me all day. Why not? I bet you would talk to my sisters all day. I didn't say any of that. I just said, like, I know. Okay, bye, I love you. And then we hung up. But I'm feeling pretty, like, just down today. I haven't felt this way in a long time. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Like, this video doesn't really have much of a point. And I'm just feeling, like, lonely today and empty. And I feel like the day's lasting forever. It's just, like, going on and on and on, just stretching on. And I've just, like, been thinking today about how lonely I am and, like, how I don't have any friends and blah, 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 you know, poor me type stuff. And I mean, it's easy for me to like roll my eyes at that and like I know how ridiculous it sounds. Because I know that like I am loved, and I know that like there are people out there who care for me and stuff, care about me and love me. But right now I just don't feel that. Like I just feel like I'm really insignificant and I'm stupid and I'm dumb and I'll never have any friends, and No, today is just one of those harder days. Yeah, and like I've just been thinking today about how I live in like this great city that has like so much to offer and stuff, and I've lived here for I don't know, I think like almost 6 years. I moved here for university in 2008, so I think that's 6 years. And I haven't like done anything really. I mean, I've done some stuff in this city, but there's so much that I haven't. I mean, I really want to just like explore the city and stuff, but I don't want to do it alone, and I don't have anyone to explore the city with. And it's not really exploring the city that's so important to me. It's sharing the experience with somebody else. Because like as socially anxious as I am, and as much of like a loner as I am, I'm still very much like a social creature, and I really thrive on sharing experiences with people. And like it's not so much that I want to go to this like amazing landmark and experience that. It's I want to go to like this amazing landmark somewhere and experience it with somebody else and be able to like look back on it and say to that person, like, remember when we went here? Like, remember these things that we saw? Like, it's really that social experience that I want. And I try to reach out to people and like acquaintances and stuff who are in like, for example, in my nursing program, and I try to like invite them to do things with me every now and then. And it just seems that people always like, they either accept the invitation and then they back out at the last minute, or they just say like they can't do it. And I never know like if their reasons are legitimate and if like they're being honest, or if they're just backing out because they don't want to like spend their time with me. But like it's really hard inviting people to do stuff and then have them back out because it makes me feel really like not important. And that happened this week. There's this one girl who is in my program, and I don't know if we're friends or if we're acquaintances, but I guess that designation doesn't really matter. But I invited her to go to this like one park that I've been wanting to go to. It's like a really, really big park with like lots of like trails and stuff, and there's a lake, and there's like lots of like fun stuff, like think Central Park, but not Central Park. And we were gonna go after our last exam on Tuesday, and then it was like raining, so I suggested to her that we reschedule, and she said okay, and that was fine. And then like yesterday, so that was Tuesday, and then that we were supposed to go, but then we didn't go because it was raining. And then yesterday on Wednesday, she, like, I texted her and I was like, hey, do you want to go to the park on the weekend? Or actually, I didn't say the weekend. I said like before I go home, because I'm going home on August 20th. For a couple weeks. So I said, do you want to go to the park before I go home? Or we can go to like this like really amazing, it's like a fair type thing. They have it for like a few weeks at the end of the summer every year where I live, and I've never been, but I really, really, really want to go, but like I would never go alone. And so I asked her if she wanted to go to the park or go to that fair. And she texted back saying that she had to like clean up her place, and she's like getting ready for like a camping trip with her boyfriend and stuff. So she didn't really have time. And like I don't know if that's true. Like I don't know if I was closer friends with her, if I was like more important to her, if she would have said yes or if she would have said no. Like I don't know if she was being honest with me or not. But it doesn't really matter to me if she's honest or not. Like, what matters to me is that she said no, and that really hurts. Like, especially on a day where I'm already feeling, like, really like lonely and stuff, like to have that validation that yes, I'm lonely, I'm alone, I have nobody to do things with. Like it's just really hard to be told, like no, to be told that like someone can't do something with me, because to me, when they say they can't do something with me, that translates, in my mind, that translates to they don't want to do anything with me. And that's like really hard for me to hear. And so then I invited like another girl who's in my nursing program I invited her via Facebook to go to this fair on Saturday, and I haven't heard back from her, but I have a feeling she's going to say no too. And I'm just like tired of being alone. And today was like, I guess today especially was hard, and yesterday wasn't that hard, but today was hard because I didn't have like anything really scheduled. So I just stayed in my apartment all day, and that's not good for me to stay home all day. I did like a few like DIY projects, and I watched like medical documentaries, which I really enjoyed watching and stuff, but I mean, I can't watch like shows all day like without getting bored. And like I took a nap like around 11, and I woke up at like 3, I think, and that was good because like it used up a lot of hours of the day, but a normal person shouldn't have to take a 4-hour nap just to escape from the world. Like, it's just wrong that, I don't know, I'm 24 years old and I should be out having fun and stuff, but I'm just wasting my life staying in my apartment, and it makes me really sad. And even like as sad as it makes me to stay in my apartment, I don't want to go out alone. And I don't know if that's my social anxiety so much, or if it's just because like I'd rather share the experience with somebody else, and there's not much point to me in doing like activities alone. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what the point of this video is. I guess if any of you who are watching have experienced loneliness like this before, if you had any tips for overcoming the loneliness, you could give me those tips if you felt like it. I try to like find solace in the fact that, you know, I've been lonely before, and I've always sort of gotten through that dark rut. I try to use that as like proof that I'll get through this too. And I try to hold on to that hope that, you know, tomorrow doesn't have to be like today. Tomorrow's going to be a new day, and the loneliness might not be there. That feeling of loneliness might not be there anymore tomorrow. I'm trying to find like hope in that possibility, but really it's hard for me to imagine right now ever not being lonely, because this feeling is so deep, I guess. I don't know, it feels right now that it's going to last forever, and the logical part of me knows that it probably won't last forever, but it's how I feel right now, is that it will last forever. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. Does anybody ever experience like times when you just really want to cry, but there are no tears, so you can't cry? I don't know, it's times like this that I'm really, like I feel really triggered to self-harm. And like I haven't self-harmed in like not several years, but like a couple years. And I don't want to get back into it. But it's really tempting to so far right now. Anyway, I think that's all for now. I don't really have anything else to say that I haven't said already. But yeah, if you have any tips for overcoming loneliness, that'd be nice. Anyway, bye guys.